today, Hjalmar. This is going to be an interesting topic on building sustainable logistics through trusted collaborative networks. And my
Yeah.
first question is, what is this about? What's the name of this collaborative network, and what is it?
First and foremost, what we're talking about here is a fully EU-financed project in a consortium. This is all covered under the grant agreement number 635874. What we're looking to obtain, and what actually EU is asking for, is someone who should typically work on how to reduce the upcoming increase in number of trucks and trailers on the road. So look for alternatives. So basically, this is to further look into how we can optimize and make use of existing capacity in the marketplace, and also to a large extent look into mode conversion. So shifting from one mode to the other.
Well, why would you say that this is important?
Europe can expected increase, and we're all focused on is asking our consortium to help them figure out, so how can we all make sure to or help reducing the increased traffic and also the emissions.
And what kind of results can be expected from this?
Well, as we've said on the website, we're looking to reduce the number of deliveries by 20%, simply by moving them from the roads to the intermodal way of moving cargo around, and we're also looking to achieve a 50% reduce in the emissions. Now, this is this is a project just started. It will move on for in total 42 months, and we're into month 6 now. So we've been able to establish a number of pilot projects. What were you able to pick up on? Did you hear about the fact that we're looking to reduce the number of deliveries by 20% and the greenhouse emissions by 50%?
Oh yeah, I got that.
Okay, so basically what it is, we're working on a number of pilot projects as a part of the bigger scope, and we should be able to, at least internally within the consortium, see the first results in about a year from now.
And can you talk about how this is done?
Well, just by looking at who the members are of the consortium, you will see it as a mix of both shippers and carriers, technology companies, academia. They're all contributing to the pilots. And so what we're doing, we're putting together a trusted network and building a new scenario around them, where the focal point is to have both shippers and carriers to collaborate horizontally.
And the carriers are to collaborate, and then they cut off.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what this is all about, because we're looking to to have shippers to cooperate or collaborate in a horizontal environment. And that means a trusted network will typically consist of multiple shippers and multiple carriers. And between them, you will have the technology to help them communicate. Again, it's all about reducing the number of deliveries. So again, the number of trucks, if possible, and the emissions. So with other words, we need to make sure that the available capacity is utilized to the fullest. And the only way to do so is to have people collaborate collaborate horizontally, but still in a trusted environment.
Are there any weaknesses or criticisms about this, or things that companies should think about when they evaluate whether to get involved?
Well, it's too early for us to comment on that now, because currently we're working on first and foremost setting them up, and then obviously we will have to go through a documentation process as we move forward. But at a later stage, there will be some learnings that once delivered to the EU can be shared with others. There's not too much for me to comment on the results at this time.
And do you see this as a future of logistics, a part of the future?
This is definitely a part of the future. We're hoping that these findings from our pilots can contribute to at least make logistics more efficient, make it more environmental friendly, and make it more cost efficient as well. So at least we're hoping that this is to become a contribution. I mean, it's we should definitely not go out there and say this is the only solution, but at least we're hoping it's a contribution. Yeah, go ahead.
And then my last question is, can you provide a brief background of yourself?
Yes, I can. I've been here with the Norwegian Logistics the last 3 years. The 15 years before, I did technology within freight sourcing, freight procurement. So I've been around the world working with clients on sourcing and procurement initiatives. And prior to that, I spent 10 plus years in the logistics industry. So that's very brief, my background.
And thanks for sharing. And do you have any information you could share if people want to learn more about this initiative?
Yes, we do have a website for this consortium, and the website is nexttrust-project.eu.
Thank you. And then on the blog, I will provide your the link as well.
Yes.
Thanks for sharing.
No worries. My pleasure.